What up, YouTube? I am Damian Moody. I'm also known as um, Cashmere Majesty or Red Riding Hood, whatever name y'all want to call me, it's fine. I'm back again with another live video. Um, yeah, I'm back again with another live video. What the hell? In today's live video, I just want to be open and speak freely about how I feel, how I truly feel now that this election is over and everybody is speaking about what they feel is going to happen, who is going to do what the Republicans is doing, and all this other shit. Me personally, I I haven't voted in a while, and most of it is because it was a lot between the pandemic and just feeling like my voice wouldn't be heard. Voting was a waste of time. They gonna pick who they want to pick. Um, I had a lot of crazy thoughts. Yeah, I had a lot of crazy thoughts. Um, Me personally, I feel like this. At the end of the day, it's kind of weird where we at in the world right now, especially with what's going on in social media and shit like that. And I could say that 2024 was a crazy year. Not only did we lose a lot of celebrities and stuff like that, and they were just deaths back to back to back to back to back to back to back. But I feel like 2024 was a crazy year for me, mostly because I've lost three different people, close, like family wise, um, this year. I lost my cousin Cisco, who is my cousin through my great grandparents. Um, which would you call that? A great cousin or a first cousin or something like that? I don't know. What you call that? But anyway, I lost my cousin Cisco. Um, Hold on, I'm trying to think. I believe I lost my cousin Cisco in April, if I'm not mistaken. Then by May, um, I lost a family friend who was like an uncle to me, Rudy. Then by July, I lost my aunt Trina, my mom's sister. Y'all know the one I was living with in West Philly. Um, so it's three different deaths. Um, Back dealing with school. Um, Pretty much trying to get close to graduation, and there's so much going on, especially with somehow get into academic probation and trying to find ways to fix it so I could continue on with school and graduate in October 2025. Um, it was just like a lot going on mentally, personally, school wise, family wise, friendship wise, a whole bunch of things. And trying to figure out how to cope with everything. Then now we have this election, and of course Trump won. I voted for Kamala. And like I said, I haven't voted in a while. I haven't voted like I don't even remember the last person I even voted for. I really don't. I do not remember the last election that I know I voted at. Probably Obama. If I voted after Obama, then so be it. But other than that, I think the last time I voted or even remember going to a voting booth probably was Obama. Either Obama or when Hillary was it was either Obama or Hillary. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was somebody. I just don't remember. It was somebody. But I end up signing the voting stuff. I voted by mail. I voted Kamala, and clearly now y'all see why I don't vote, because it seemed like no matter what, your voice is not heard, and they're going to pick who they want to pick. Especially with all this other crazy stuff going on. Talk about some Trump got immunity where he got charges that he's supposed to be facing, maybe not going to jail, and all this other crazy stuff I'll be hearing all over the media. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe and what not to believe, because after the election, I'm like, I don't ever care anymore. It is what it is. But I had my worries, I had my doubts, I had my frustrations, I had my concerns. It's a lot of crazy shit going on. Um, yeah, it's a lot of craziness going on. Um, how I really feel is that it's fucked up, because I felt like this for years now, to the point where it's like, with everything that's going on, you want to live somewhere where you feel comfortable. And this is just my thoughts of Philadelphia. Yeah, they call it the city of brotherly love. Some call it Philadelphia. Um, Me personally, I've been saying this for some years now that I would like to leave out of Philadelphia. I want to go somewhere where I could go outside and sit in front of the house and be comfortable. Just be my true self, no matter if it's the feminine side, the masculine side, no matter what, I mean, how I present myself, no matter what my sexual preference is. I want to be able to walk around the neighborhood, live how I want, go wherever I want, feel free, feel comfortable, no matter what people may think, they still respect me. You don't have to love it, you don't have to like it, you don't even have to accept it, but I want to be somewhere where I am respected as a human being first, before someone judge me because of my race or my sexual preference or my political belief or whatever the other situations may be. Because at the end of the day, we are all human beings and deserve to be treated like one, no matter what the fuck our difference is. And it's fucked up because I try to love everybody. I got friends of all different races, all different preferences, all different political beliefs. I don't give a fuck who you are, how you are, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. I try to respect any and everybody. My doctor is a Caucasian male. I'm not about to go to doctors and refuse to be seen by him because of his race. And to be honest, ever since he was my doctor, we don't really do much. I go in, we talk, I answer a few questions, he checked my heart, and he prescribed me medicine. That's about it. I don't think I really had to take no P tests, get no needles or anything like that. I'm pretty much in and out now. It might take a while. He might take a long time, and I'll be just sitting in the room, by myself for about a half an hour until he finally comes see me. Or I'll be sitting in the waiting room waiting for a long time until they finally say I could go back. But still, majority of my teachers was of all different races and shit like that. My friends was of all different races. People in neighborhoods I lived in was of all different races. Um, but it's fucked up when you live in the neighborhood and you feel like that you can't be your true self and be comfortable. I remember times where I'm the type of I'm still like this today, but I'm one of those type of people where um what was I about to say? I'm one of those type of people where yeah, I'm more outgoing now. I go to stores by myself, I walk places by myself, but still, I'm one of those type of people where I don't like being around a big crowd. Because people will speak to you, they respect you and stuff like that, but still, you still gotta watch your back. Because the same person that speaks to you could probably wait a while and then try to attack you. I mean, like in the neighborhood that I'm living in now, it's a little bit more peaceful. I'm somewhat comfortable, but I still watch my back and uh I pay close attention to how I dress, how I look when I go out, who the hell I'm around, shit like that. Um What the hell she do to his hair? What is that, 3? Y'all don't mind me. I'm over here on Facebook looking at something. Um, but yeah, I remember there's times where I'll be walking through the neighborhood and I'm still a black male at the end of the day. I remember one time, matter of fact, I think I was telling this story. It was either YouTube, YouNow, or somewhere I was telling this story. But this is how crazy shit has been, and I still feel like it's like this today. And as scared as I was, I'm happy that nothing too crazy happened. But I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So I remember one time I was in Delaware, and the crazy thing about it is I always say that no, I mean yeah, I went through my shit when I was hanging out with my cousin and her family and stuff like that. But I still today I feel like Delaware was one of my most comfortable places I was ever in. But it did have its moments. So, my cousin, she who I used to hang out with, She used to do home health aid. And I remember I think she left her work shirt at home or something like that. So she called on the phone and she asked her baby father, could he ask his mom, could he use her car to drop her work shirt off? And she asked, could I go with with her baby father, because she felt like since I've been at the house already, where she was working at, I should already know where it's at. Now, I didn't know the exact location. I mean, I kind of knew remember what the house looked like, but I didn't know the exact location because we was in the mix. Because when we was driving, we in the car talking, so I'm not really paying attention to location. And then I only went to that house like one time, and by the time we was heading back to the house, it was dark. So I wasn't really paying attention to how to get there and stuff like that. All I knew is the house was by some type of bridge or something. So we driving around, we looking for her car because we knew her car be parked in the parking lot in front of the house. And we seen the car that pretty much was like hers, but I knew that my cousin had stickers on her window. And the car that we kept driving past, I ain't see no stickers on the window. So I'm like, I don't know if that's the exact house. And I don't know how people react. I don't want to just be knocking on somebody's door and they just see a black person with a wig on, like it's Halloween, or even with my wig off. I still don't want to just be knocking on people's door. And I really was scared. My cousin, they felt like knock on the door and see if that's her, see if that's her car. I'm like, I'm not about to get out this car and just be knocking on people's door. You better call her. So so yeah, so anyway, we had my little cousin. They son was in the back seat. I'm in the back passenger seat. He the driver, and one of my baby cousins was in the back seat. Now this little nigga bad. He want to keep taking his seatbelt off and looking out the back window, standing in the car while we driving. Um, and I kept on telling this fool to stop driving so fast. Cause I don't know, he think he had a NASCAR race or something like that, and we stay having to complain to him, stop driving so fast. You getting tickets. Your mom keep cursing you out every time we get back to the house. She curse you out because you got another ticket and she got to keep paying. But he don't listen. So anyway, that's beside the point. So as we driving, we seen a cop car. And at first, I didn't think the cop car was going to follow us because he been driving fast the whole time. Few minutes later, we see flashing lights in the back of us. So I'm getting scared. I'm like, "Oh shit, you dumbass! You ain't got the fuck caught." So I'm like, "Oh shit!" So like I said, I had a fucking wig on. So I'm trying to pretend I'm asleep. I pushed the hair. I quickly pushed the hair in front of my face. I took my head to the side. I leaned the seat back a little bit. And I'm over here pretending I'm asleep when he stopped the car and the cop came to the car. So they talking or whatever, but my cousin baby father, he's legally deaf and he's speech impaired. So he over here trying to act like he don't understand what the cop's saying. And then I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta get up. So I'm over here acting like I'm waking up trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm telling the cop like he legally deaf and he's speech impaired. So the cop trying to be better understanding, and I'm scared as shit, but the cop was acting nice. He just like, do you know that just and he ain't there say nothing to me much. He pretty much was talking to the driver. Cause he like, nigga, you just a person in the passenger seat. He's a driver. He got a little boy in the back of the car that look exactly like him. And he in there in the car seat or in the baby seat. But yeah, my little cousin, he took his seatbelt off. He was standing in the car seat and fell. Um. So yeah. The cop pretty much gave him a ticket. It was crazy because, like I said, I've seen too many videos of people getting killed. Cops having to pull a person over and they end up getting killed, getting shot, and stuff like that. And then this is Delaware. I was scared. I ain't never gonna lie. But the cop, he was really respectful. He was really nice. He just like, here's a ticket, and we went off. Um, and the crazy thing about it is, out of all the cars I've been in, I don't think we like any car I've been in before that moment. I don't think we ever got pulled over by the cops or anything like that. And I done got in the car with some crazy ass drivers, but I don't ever remember being in the car with somebody that got pulled over by the cops up until that very moment. Um, my older brother, he drive like a bat out of hell. I got uncles that drive like a bat out of hell. Even Lyft drivers and Uber drivers. I never was in the car with anybody that got pulled over by the cops until that very moment. Um, but it wasn't like it. I was scared, but it wasn't really a scary moment. I mean, he just gave me a ticket and let us go about our day. Um, I'm trying to think. Was there any other moment? No, that wasn't near the cops. That was the mall security. Um, I think I could tell you all about the mall security incident. So what happened was this is another time. It was another time I was in Delaware and we was at the mall, pretty much window shopping because ain't none of us had no money. So we pretty much at the mall window shopping, and my cousin mother-in-law, she ain't want to watch all the kids, so she would watch some, and we had to take some with us. So of course, my cousin's baby father would always want to take the badasses. He never wanted to take the babies. He wanted to take the older ones. And um this was around the time when when him and my cousin separated, and I end up going to Delaware because his mom asked could I help babysit or whatever. So now it's already bad enough. We walking through the mall, ain't none of us got no damn money. We just walk around looking at stuff. He goes to the mall because he had this little girlfriend or whatever he was talking to, and she worked at the mall. Now I'm telling him, I don't mind helping you out with the kids while you over there flirting around and talking to your little girlfriend, whatever. But at the end of the day, Delaware is built different. I can't sit here and be popping this little boy, and every time we walk in the store, he grabbing stuff and knocking stuff off the shelves, and you not paying him no mind because you over here in this girl face. This not my son, and I'm not about to go to jail for nobody. But he's not paying me no mind. He over here trying to make sure his girlfriend is good because she was completely deaf. and they only communication was sign language and texting each other on the phone. So yeah, um, so yeah, that pretty much was. That ain't no god. That ain't the damn person. That damn DJ quit. What the fuck? Um, I'm trying to remember the story. So yeah, we went in Target. Of course, the security kicked us out because of course he's sitting there allowing his son to knock stuff off the shelf, especially with all that expensive jewelry and stuff like that. So we pretty much got kicked out of Target. Plus his little brother playing around, grabbing stuff off the shelves and hitting people with it. So we got kicked out of Target. Now we still in the mall, and we is in there for about a good couple hours. So I'm at the point where it's like I'm getting tired of walking around. Ain't none of us got no money. Your mom over here calling, asking what's taking us so long, where her car at, because she wanted to get her cigarettes and coffee. Plus she got work in the morning, and you ain't answering your phone. So now she over here calling my phone to tell me to tell you to bring her goddamn car back to the house. So now we all getting cursed out. This nigga still ain't paying no attention because he trying to satisfy his little girlfriend or whatever the case may be. I'm like, here she go calling again. She said come back and bring her goddamn car back to the house. Still not listening. So I think by the time we finally was leaving the mall, he is trying, like I said, his girlfriend, she deaf. So he trying to make sure she get home safe, whatever the case may be. And his brother keep on damn hitting people with carts and knocking carts over in the parking lot. So this lady who he accidentally hit, she ended up calling the mall security and told what happened. So now the mall security is pretty much like, y'all better leave the premises or everybody going to jail. And this nigga still over here. Not only is you getting cursed out by mall security, but you getting cursed out by by the Target security because you done left your son by himself in Target. And we over and none of us know none of the kids was missing. We all getting in the car thinking everybody getting in the car and shit, and he left a whole child in Target. And the Target security, he not cursing nobody out. He going to who the little boy look like. His damn father. I'm like, nigga, get in the car. Or at the end of the goddamn day, I can't drive. They talk about something, we don't leave the premises, everybody getting locked up, and you still over here trying to make sure your girlfriend get home. Clearly the cops is right here. She work at the mall. They gonna make sure she get home. The same way you texting her on the damn phone, they could text her to go through communication, all that other shit. Is she gonna help you if your ass get locked up because you don't want to listen? So yeah, shit was crazy, y'all. That's the second time that some cop related shit didn't happen while I was in Delaware. I mean, everybody made it home safe, but it was scary. Yeah, that was just the mall security. They was threatening to call the police, but by the time the police even came, we had already left. Um, I'm telling you, this like other than that, this like Bull was crazy. He just kept getting car tickets and everything. But yeah, and I'm just sitting in the car like, why do I keep on going anywhere with them? Every motherfucking time we go out somewhere, there's always some shit. And I gotta go with them because I'm the only one who don't wear hearing aids and shit like that. And I'm the only one who can fully communicate. Child, I done been through some shit. I done been through some shit. And the crazy thing about it is this world just getting crazier and crazier. Um Another moment I remember is this is when I was living on Belly Street. The electricity was off or whatever the case may be. So I knew that I was supposed to get my SSI money by I think 1 o'clock, either 12 or 1. And we ain't had no electricity, so it ain't like I could have looked around the house on a TV or a microwave or whatever and seen what time it was. The only way I could tell what time it was is because we had a bank close by and they had one of those things, like them little billboard screens, whatever the case may be. And it let you know what time it was. So I'm sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. And then it was a ATM machine in a parking lot across the street from the bank. So I was going to the ATM machine back to back to back, trying to check my car and see if the money was on there. I couldn't wait. So I'm just walking around the neighborhood by myself. And of course, the cops, they see me on camera walking around in circles by myself. So I pretty much got pulled by the cops. They over here thinking that I was a lost child. And then they realized I was grown because they asked me to pull my wallet out to see my ID or whatever the case may be. And he like, oh, I thought you was a child, but I see that you got tattoos in your arm. So the cop was pretty much explaining like people in in that area, they was having shootouts and stuff like that, and they seen me on camera walk around in circles, so they wanted to make sure that I wasn't part of nothing or I wasn't lost or whatever. So I pretty much explained what I was doing, and they left me alone. I do remember this one time I remember this one time I was going to the Chinese store with my friend at the time. Her boyfriend lived right next door to us. And he used to be cool with my little brothers. So we was going to the Chinese store and I don't know what happened in the neighborhood that time. But the cops they're driving past and then all of a sudden I don't know what the situation was, but this cop car just stopped and I don't know if they was eyeballing me, but they just cause but I'm still trying to walk and I'm over there looking over to the side like why is this cop stopping? Like, where are you doing? And I guess the cop in the car would just eyeball me down and make sure I wasn't a suspect or something like that. And I don't know if it was due to the way I walk. I guess I was switching or shit like that. But it was kind of weird. And it's like, look, that's exactly the fuck why I don't like going nowhere with because motherfuckers be acting crazy. And that shit's scary. Like I never had that happen to me before. And then all of the fucking sudden, I'm just going to the Chinese store with a friend of mine, and motherfucking cops and shit just pulling over to the motherfucking side, eyeballing me. Like, what the fuck you looking at? I never been to jail, never been in trouble with the motherfucking law. I don't hang around people that do that crazy shit. I don't like being around motherfuckers. I don't condone that shit. And what the fuck you not about to do is keep on fucking following me with my every goddamn footstep. That shit is creepy. So yeah, switching like a girl is what's gonna stop you from fucking eyeballing me down and follow my every goddamn step. Uh, that's what the hell I'ma do. I ain't got time for this shit. I watch too many motherfucking crime shows and shit where these motherfucking cops killing innocent bystanders and all this other. The devil is alive. How y'all going to explain that story on the news? But yeah, that's the life we go through nowadays, and I can only imagine the shit that will take place in goddamn 2022. Not 2022. I'm all out of wrong. I'm in 2025. All I could do is pray and keep living my life normally, making the right decisions, continuing on with my college stuff, doing my assignments, and trying to do what I can in hopes that I'm able to make it to next October. Not just that, I hope and pray that I get to go to Florida and graduate with the rest of the school. That's what I want to do. I want to graduate with the rest of the school. I want to get my captain gown, and I want to pretty much celebrate with the rest of the school with the people that graduate on campus. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, y'all. Like I said before, my Delaware experience, like being in Delaware itself, wasn't bad. It's just the fact that who I was with and what they was going through at the time. Um, I done already shared that story multiple times on my YouTube channel, who I was with, dealing with my cousin and her baby father and that family and my family and all that other stuff. Um, yeah, between Delaware and New Jersey, there's my most comfortable places. I feel like I could truly be myself when I was out there. Um, Now Jersey, I wasn't out like I was when I was in Delaware. Jersey related, I was always in the house with my ex, and he drove very weird. It wasn't like we were just walking all over different neighborhoods and shit like that. The most we'd do is walk the dog around the neighborhood and bring the dog back in the house. But yeah, I was always in the car driving everywhere when it came to my ex. Delaware, and then like when it came to him, we'd just go like certain stores and we'd go out to eat and stuff like that. When it comes to Delaware, we was out. I mean, the neighborhoods they was living in, going out here, there, barbershops, tattoo shops, all types of stuff. We was all over the place. Um, and I think most of my friendships came from when we used to go to Walmart at night and like we did midnight trips because my cousin she got home from work I think around 11:30. Was it 10:30? No, it was about like 11:30 cuz was it, yeah, it was about like I think it was about like 11:30. um so we usually make sure the kids ate. They ate, they took their baths, we got them in bed, we cleaned up the house. This nigga wanna hop in the shower like he going somewhere the fuck special. You done had all the whole opportunity all day long to hop your ass in the shower. Why do you wanna wait until I'm done my job where at the time I should be the one hopping in the shower for you to finally wanna get in the shower and then all you doing is just picking your girl up from work. Number one, you ain't really going nowhere. She don't work that far from the fucking house. We could pretty much walk to her job to go pick her up. We don't even need the car. And then all you do, like you getting in the shower for what? All you about to do is pick her up. We walk through Walmart for about a half an hour. Then we go to Wawa and we come back home. And most of the time we don't ever do that because my cousin, she will always complain, talk about some oh my stomach hurt. I'm tired. I've been working all girl by. Cause she'll talk all that shit. We ain't got no money, but then as soon as they got WIC or food stamps or something, or they got money, then she want to go. That girl was damn crazy. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I was more outgoing in Delaware than I was in Jersey. So I end up making a lot more friends in Delaware and stuff. Jersey, um, my ex, he pretty much drove everywhere. Like we'd go out to eat, he'd go food shopping. We might went to a few other places. Uh, it was alright. But yeah, I just pretty much feel like I was a lot more comfortable and I could truly be myself because nobody knew me out there. Um, I don't know. Mm. I'm trying to think because there's so much other stories I want to tell. Hmm. Hmm. YouTube, I'll get back at y'all.